welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, then welcome. I am on a journey to losing 100 pounds within the next year. My husband and I are renewing our vows on our 10th anniversary next year on August 7th, and I want to lose 100 pounds. So I started my journey a month ago at 291 and I am now 270. So I've lost 21 pounds in a month and I want to get down to the 190s. I want to get as close to 200 as I can. So my goal is to lose 100 pounds within a year. But my ultimate goal is to get down to 174. So I am on a journey to losing 117 pounds total. So now that you're caught up, this video, I just kind of wanted to talk about skin removal surgery and whether or not I would actually get it. I have some thoughts and opinions on it, and I wanted to just share that with you guys. I know that excess skin is a huge issue for people who have lost a lot of weight. So I just wanted to share my thoughts and opinions on that. I also wanted to mention a couple small goals that I have. And also I wanted to talk about some changes in my fasting routine that I did this week. And I will share all of that with you in just a sec. All right, guys, so if you haven't done so yet, make sure that you hit that subscribe button below so that you don't miss my videos for the upcoming year and beyond. And also make sure to hit that bell so that the notifications are turned on. You don't want to miss my journey. For those of you who have been following my journey, thank you so much. Your support truly means everything to me. And I am just so thankful that I get to share my life and my journey with you guys and hopefully to inspire people out there. That is always my goal. Secondly, I am not a doctor or a medical professional. I always have to say this. So if you have any questions regarding anything, please consult your doctor first about it. Everyone is different, everyone's journey is different, and this channel is just based on my experience, my thoughts and opinions on what works best for me. I am in no way qualified to give any type of medical advice, so always consult your doctor. All right, guys, so you're probably gonna hear my babies again. Nap time is the only time that I'm able to film my videos, and Riley always fights her nap. So you probably will be hearing some crying and screaming in the background. So I apologize. Mom life. All right, guys, so skin removal surgery. Like I said before, excess skin is just huge when it comes to losing a lot of weight. Obviously, you stretch out your skin, and depending on how long you were obese, obviously it's going to make a difference on your body. For me, I have been yo-yo dieting my entire life. So I've lost weight, gained weight, lost weight, gained weight. And I feel like I've just been doing that forever for my entire life. So my skin is just shot, like it's crazy. After I had gastric bypass surgery in 2015, I lost 126 pounds and it was fast, it was within a year. And so I had a lot of excess skin, obviously. I spent 35 years of my life being an obese person, and obviously, I mean, I got up to 374 pounds at one time. And so obviously I'm going to have a lot of excess skin. So I ended up gaining 100 pounds back after I had my 3 babies. And so the fat kind of filled out my skin again, but I still do have excess skin. And when I get down to my goal weight, I'm going to have a lot of excess skin. So the question is, would I have surgery to remove it? And the answer is abso-freaking-lutely, okay? And I'm gonna tell you why. I do not want to work so hard in losing all of this weight and still being insecure with my body. And obviously I am going to. If I have that much extra skin on my body, it's going to be very uncomfortable, number one. And if I'm exercising, it's going to get in the way. My clothes aren't going to fit right, and it's embarrassing. I mean, I already have an embarrassing body, especially like going to the beach when I'm showing a lot of skin. I hate my legs. I've already said that in my beach video. If you haven't checked that out, I'll put it in the link after this video. But my legs are horrible. I carry most of my weight in my legs, in my butt, in my hips. Like I carry most of my weight in the lower part of my body. And so I will never be able to wear shorts or short skirts or, and I don't mean anything slutty. I don't want to be slutty, but I want to feel comfortable and I want to feel good. I want to feel confident in my skin. And if I'm going to lose over 100 pounds and work my ass off to do that, you better believe I'm going to be fixing my body so that I feel confident in that body. I do not want to work that hard and still feel uncomfortable and still not feel confident in my own skin. I just don't want to. So obviously plastic surgery is very expensive. I'm leaving that one to the Lord and letting him kind of help me figure that one out when the time comes, because obviously it is elective surgery, so insurance is not going to cover that unless it's giving me rashes or some kind of medical issue from hanging or rubbing or anything like that. So, and usually insurance will cover like a paniculectomy because it will get in the way of life pretty much and just cause a lot of medical issues. But for the most part, this is out-of-pocket expense. So I need to be prepared for that. But this is an important thing for me. It's not just, going to buy a car or buying a house even, like this is life-changing. It's life-changing surgery, just like my weight loss surgery. I knew going into that, like this was gonna change my life. This skin removal will be life-changing for me. So for that reason, I'm willing to come up with that money. But obviously I will figure that out when the time comes. Secondly, I need to do a lot more research, and obviously when the time comes, when I've lost, a certain amount of weight, I am going to have a consult with a plastic surgeon in the area so I can find more out about it and figure out if it is right for me. Obviously, I'm just going on research that I've done, which I haven't really done a lot of research. I do know that from watching other videos of people who have had plastic surgery done, obviously there's a lot of pain. There's a lot of cutting. There's a lot of removing. And so the recovery time is going to be difficult, especially with 3 kids. So I do need to do more research, and I do need to speak with a surgeon and find out more about it. So, but my thoughts and opinions on it now, absolutely. I would definitely get it because like I said, I'm not going to do all that work and still be uncomfortable with my body and with my life. This is a transformation, and skin removal is part of that transformation for me. So I can't wait until that time comes, honestly. I know that when it does come, I will be kind of scared to do it, but I'm gonna document everything and I'm gonna take you guys along the ride with me. It's just going to be a whole new chapter in my life, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited for what my future will hold, like all of those moments that I've never gotten, just being able to go to a water park and being comfortable. Wearing shorts, it's as simple as that. Wearing shorts and being comfortable, wearing a bathing suit, just those moments that I never got. I have never had those moments, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to experience them, and I get to experience them with you guys. So I'm just so excited. I'm so excited to share this journey with you. Okay guys, so I just wanted to talk a little bit about some small goals that I have. Like I said before, my ultimate goal is to get down to 174, and that's because my highest was 374. I want to say that I've lost 200 pounds. Obviously, getting into Wonderland is my goal for my wedding. Like, I want to be 199 or under for my wedding. I want to be in Wonderland, and I want to be in Wonderland for the rest of my life. And so that is another big goal. So I think it's so important that you set small goals as well. Because yes, you want to focus on those big goals because that's what's going to drive you and motivate you. And when I think about my wedding, obviously that drives me and motivates me. When I have a bad day and I want to be a stress eater, I have to think about my goals. I have to think about my why. Why am I doing this? That's what's going to keep me on track. But it's so important to set small goals as well so that you can celebrate more often. So, whether that's 10 pounds, the first 10 pounds that I lose, I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to buy myself a pair of shoes. For me, like, I'm not going to buy an outfit until I need to. And I don't want to buy an outfit for a body that I don't want anymore. So I want to lose a significant amount of weight before I buy anything for myself, clothes related. But I think maybe if I, lose a lot of weight, I might reward myself with an outfit. I will say though, never, ever, ever, ever reward yourself with a treat. okay? That is something that I've done in the past way too many times. I say, okay, well, I'm gonna lose 30 pounds and I'm gonna have a hot fudge sundae, or I'm going to have, this, or, I'm gonna cheat. I'm going to cheat. Bad news. And some people can handle that. Some people are fine doing that. For me, I have a food addiction. So I know that I can't reward myself with food, and why would I want to? Why would that be a reward for me? That is what I'm trying to get away from. I'm trying to get away from the obsession with food and my love for food. And really, I think that I'm always going to love food. That's never going to go away. But rewarding myself with it when I've just lost a bunch of weight, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I need to reward myself with something else, something bigger. And plus, a treat is going to last what? 10 minutes at the most, 5 minutes, and then it's done. Why don't you reward yourself with something that you're going to constantly see, and it's going to remind you that you just completed one of your goals. So that's what I'm going to do. First small goal that I have is by my birthday. My birthday is December 21st, and I'm going to be 40 years old. So I want to be 240. That is my goal. So I'm 30 pounds away from that. I have 3 months, like 3.5 months to get there. 30 pounds in 3.5 months. It is pushing it, but I think I can do it. And that is my first small goal. And actually, I will be lower than I was when I got pregnant with the twins. I was 246 when I got pregnant with the twins at my first appointment. So it's going to be 2 small goals at once. And I want to be there for my birthday. Second small goal, I have a trip coming up in January, at the end of January, to go visit my girls in Texas, who are also my teammates. And we have our big conference every single year, but this year, or this January, it's going to be virtual because of everything going on in the world. So I'm actually making a trip down to Texas, and we're just gonna have a small get together there, and I'm so freaking excited to see them and squeeze them. I hate having my best friends all the way down in Texas. It sucks, but I'm so excited to go see them. So I want to lose 40 pounds before I go down there. 30 pounds by my birthday, and then another 10 pounds by the end of January. So those are my 2 small goals. I haven't figured out what I'm going to reward myself with at this point, but I'll figure it out. So really excited. So super important to set those small goals, have big goals and small goals, because that's what's going to keep you on track too. Have weekly goals, have daily goals, set goals. You need to set goals. Celebrate your success, celebrate your journey, and embrace it. Okay guys, last thing I wanted to mention was my fasting. So I have lost 21 pounds in a month, and I'm doing that through keto and intermittent fasting. For intermittent fasting, I've been doing the 18-6 ratio. So I've been fasting for 18 hours and eating for 6. I have a window of 6 hours that I will eat, and I'll follow the keto diet during that window. For my fasting window, I will drink coffee, and I do a dirty fasting because I do add almond milk into my coffee. But that's what works for me. So you do what works for you. So this week I kind of wanted to try something new. So I fasted for 22 hours yesterday. So I actually decided to do it the day before. It was very spontaneous, and I said, okay, I'm just gonna try it. I'm going to just eat dinner, okay? I'm gonna fast for the entire day and just eat dinner. So, okay, I have some pros and cons of the whole situation. Let's start with the pros. It did push me, and I saw what I'm capable of. I thought I couldn't even fast for 18 hours, and that actually ended up being super easy for me, because a lot of the time that you're fasting, you're sleeping. So that takes care of like 8 hours. So it's really just not eating at night and then not eating in the morning. I have coffee for breakfast, basically. So I love it. I'm never changing. I'm always going to be doing intermittent fasting. It's what works for me. And it's really the only thing that I'm doing differently than every time before. And I feel like it's just keeping me on track more than I've ever been before. So, and helping me lose more weight than ever before. And it also gives me more control over my food. And that is another pro. Like, I had complete control over my food yesterday while I was fasting, because I couldn't eat. I was feeding my kids, and Chris was eating in front of me, and it wasn't hard. Like, I was hungry, okay? And that was actually a con. Like I said, I started it, I decided to do it the day before. So I ended up dreaming about fasting, and I woke up in the morning hungry because I knew I was going to be fasting the entire day and not being able to eat until dinner time. So I was hungry right when I woke up, and I never am. I'm never hungry when I wake up, but because I had totally psyched myself out and knew I was fasting, and so my body was just like, oh, you know, you're not gonna get to eat all day long. You're freaking hungry. You need to eat right now. Your mind plays tricks on you. So you gotta get your mind right if you're gonna do anything. And for me, that's what I have to do. I need to prepare. I need to get my mind right if I'm going to commit to something. That's just the way that I am. I can't really jump into anything. I have to prepare, and I have to get my mind right. And so I feel like I didn't do that. I didn't do that before I started this fast. I was hungry all day long. All day long. Even within my normal fasting window, I was hungry. So that was definitely a con. I hate being hungry, you know, like it's not a good feeling. I feel like I'm starving myself. I feel like I'm, you know, telling my body, you know, no, you can't eat, which that's what I'm telling my body. But like, I feel like I'm being mean to my body. Like, you're hungry, you're physically hungry, and you can't eat right now. So it was a weird kind of like, okay, another con. There was another con. When we got home, because we were out all day, and that's why I said, okay, well, I'm going to fast for that long when we're out, because then I'm not home where I can easily just grab something. Even though I probably wouldn't have anyway, because once I make my mind up, then I'm good. You know, like I said before, I am a rules kind of person. I need rules, I need restrictions. So if I know what to eat, when to eat, what I'm supposed to do exactly, then I'm good and I can stay on track. I need that. I need structure. So when we got home, I had said, okay, we're gonna get home. It's gonna be about 4:30. We usually eat dinner at 6:30. So I said, when we get home at 4:30, I'm going to have a snack because I'm freaking hungry, okay? I'm used to eating at 12:30, and here it was 4:30. We got home, and I feel like I stuffed my face. It was all stuff that I can eat. I got home and I had a small handful of peanuts. And then I had about 2 ounces of chicken, leftover chicken that was in the fridge. And then I had some shaved turkey breast. It was like 2 ounces of that. And then I had something else. What did I have? I had some diced ham. And I felt like I couldn't get enough because I was so hungry. And when I do my normal fasting, when I do my 18-6 fasting, I do not feel that hungry. Like sometimes I don't even feel hungry at all, but I'm eating because that's my eating window. But I never get that hungry. So I think that my mind was just not right. It just was not right. Unless yesterday I happened to have a hungry day, and I don't get a lot of hungry days. I mean, my days are pretty much controlled as far as appetite goes. But yesterday, man, I was hungry, and I had coffee all day and water, and that's pretty much it. But I was hungry, and I feel like I stuffed my face when I got home. And then for dinner, I had steak and avocado, and then I stopped eating at 6:30, so my normal. So I ate from 4:30 to 6:30, and I feel like I ate during the whole time. Like it was just crazy. I did not like that. I didn't like that. That being said, I will definitely do it again. I don't know if I'm going to do 22 hours. I've done a 20-hour fast before where I started eating at 2:30 instead of 12:30. I think I will do that. I love fasting. It is definitely something that I'm going to continue doing throughout my entire journey and throughout my entire life. Like this is something that I am loving. I love the way that my body feels, and I love the control I get from fasting. As far as extended fast, I definitely will be doing more, but I'm going to experiment a little bit more. I may even do a spontaneous fast, maybe on a non-hungry day. So if 12:30 rolls around and I'm not hungry, maybe I'll just extend it and wait a couple hours. If I'm still not really that hungry, I'll extend it a little bit more and have those be my extended fast. It's so important to do different things because it's going to shock your body. It's going to change things up. Your body's going to adjust to whatever diet you're doing, whatever lifestyle you're living. It's going to eventually adjust. And especially like you're going to lose weight in the beginning for sure, but you're going to hit a plateau, or you're going to hit a stall, or your weight loss is just going to slow down. That's just the way it goes. So for me, I obviously know that it's going to slow down at some point, but I want to keep changing things up. I want my body to not know what the heck I'm doing. and I want it to constantly be guessing what I'm doing. So I am going to be changing it up. I'm always going to be doing keto. I'm not going to stray away from that. But the fasting, there are so many different phases of fasting, so I can easily change things up and kind of shock my body from time to time and see more weight fall off of me. Those are my thoughts on intermittent fasting and skin removal surgery and sharing my goals with you guys. So I hope this video isn't too long. I haven't even looked at how long I've been blabbering, but I appreciate all of you for sticking around. And if you want to see more videos that I'm posting, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, because that just tells me that you like my videos and you want to see more. So remember, guys, you are so worthy of the life that you dream about. You just got to work at it. Andy, why must you do that every single time I film? Oh my gosh. No, I don't want to say that just in case. My weight, excuse me, I keep burping. Excuse me. No, I don't want to get into that. That's just not even, has nothing to do with this video. Seriously. It will be life-changing. Oh my gosh. I'm going to, Riley, have weekly, blah, blah, blah. Oh my gosh, that kid does not sleep.